Recording.
Okay, I'm out here south of Clearwater, Kansas, and here's my hay bales out here, and this, it doesn't get more of a dirt road than this out here. This is literally a dirt road, and I got my cotton bales, my round cotton bales. I don't know if I called them hay bales a minute ago, but they're cotton bales, and I'm riding out here on the E model, the 470, the dozer doozy. And I'm out here riding, and I worked through a major problem yesterday and today. It's a real bummer, kind of. At some point or another, you're going to do this, but I did what you're supposed to do. I checked the oil on this beast. I checked the oil after running it, and it was super low. It wasn't even on the dipstick. I was like, this is crazy. I already did an initial oil change to be precautious, and it ended up causing me some alarm. But I ran it a little bit more and checked the oil after adding some, and again, it was really low. So I ended up adding about a quart, maybe more, of oil, and it was finally on the dipstick. But I was the one that ended up being the dipstick, because I took this thing out for a ride, and it ended up pissing a whole bunch of oil through my improvised breather tube, because this didn't have a oil recovery breather system like the E like the SM and the S model. I don't know if the E model is equipped with it, but I equipped it with some, because I only was dealing with what this was equipped with. Anyway, I have a little bullet air filter that I have it breathing out of, or in and out of, in my air box. It's just, instead of being on a notched point on the air box where the air from the breather is recovered. Anyway, that system, it ended up pissing a bunch of oil into my air box, and it all ended up on my rear wheel, swing arm, and brake assembly. And that sucked. But the reason why I had that issue is, you might note, and I'm just going to catch you up, this engine was all in a box, and at the last minute when I was reassembling it for making it a 470 stroker big bore and doing the wide ratio gears, I found that this is loose sand. Yuck. Gotta stay on the gas. I ended up finding that the clutch side, the whole side case cover, had a broken piece on it, along with the quick access, the easy access case cover to the clutch had the same low point brake, and that was a damaged piece on it. And so I went to eBay and got a used one, and I went through each component, and all the components of it were there, and the filter place was in good order. Everything was in good order. I thought nothing of it. But something is in there that is called the check valve. It's an oil check valve. And for the nerds like me, and there might not be very many, over here by your dipstick is an oil line that goes down the center of your frame, down to the bottom, below your stator cover, and maybe back just a little bit. And that line goes across through the cases. It attaches and it goes through the cases, and it all connects to the oil pump outlet. It's like a blow off or an extra flow and it all recovers. It goes one way. That's what that check ball holds it going, only up, because there's a spring and a check ball, a little ball bearing, and you know, there's some material either from break-in or just because it was an older part. There might have been some junk that got hung up on it. On the initial oil change, there was, you know, the oil was all in the frame, but when I drained the oil yesterday, it was all in the sump, and I just shut it off. So I was freaking out. But I went to Old Thumper Talk, and I found the answer. There's an oil check valve. There's a check valve on there that must be stuck. Now I might have to remove that and replace it, or I might get crazy. I might just resort to the original cover until I'm able to sort things out. But overall, I think what I'll do is try to just unstick it. So I'll have to drain the coolant out and do another oil drain on this to remove that. But that's fine with me. I don't mind doing it. But ultimately, this isn't hurting a darn thing because I can see the oil when I remove the dipstick. It's getting cold out here. My face is starting to get numb. It's getting chilly quick. It's well, my Trailtech Voyager is saying that it's 2:55, but it's really 4:55. So it's almost 5 o'clock, and I'm running out of daylight fast, and it's getting cold. But it got up to about 60. So this Trailtech Voyager, wow, swine. That's crazy. That was a big old sow swine. Sow hog. But yeah, this is the Trailtech Voyager. It's got a tack on it, and it's got a spot on it for the... I'll be able to hook up a sensor on it to be able to determine what my coolant temperature is. Oh man, it's getting cool fast. Oh man, I'm not liking this. Really not liking it. But I want to stick with it for just a little bit. Stick with it with me, because what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a pull out here with these wide ratio gears and this stroker big bore engine. Oh man, it's getting cold. Hi doggy, hi doggy. I'm a little bit underdressed. I just got my new Levi's on. Got a couple little twisties through here, this area, so I got to kind of slow down and be careful. But I'm running a stroker big bore on this DRZ with the stock E-model exhaust. And wide ratio gear set. So with these big old rim lock wheels, oh, it's chilly. I'm not trying to be a wimp, but yesterday it was 70 degrees, and today's Christmas. Today's Christmas Day. I should have started off with that. Got to be careful on these rural crossings, because it can end up in a bad way fast. Somebody was leaking something on the road. But yeah, I'm ready to get myself back home. But I'm going to do a pull for you. I'm going to do a quick pull. Okay, I think I'll do it right over here. There's 4th. It's getting squirrely back there. 60. There's 70, and that's all the farther I want to wrap it out. And I wasn't giving it full throttle. There's 70 miles an hour with 1350 gears. So 13 in the front and 50 rear on my stroker big bore. And it was spinning the tire like pretty much the whole time I was starting to get into the throttle. There. He wasn't happy. No waves for the guy on the dirt bike. I think that's rude. Anyway, thanks for hanging in with me. Listen to me blab once again. Stay tuned for more moto vlogs about the 470 DRZ the 470 DRZ WRE, the dozer doozy. Thanks for watching.